Introduction to The Power of the Mind-Body Connection. Welcome, dear reader, to a journey of transformation and self-discovery. I am thrilled to introduce you to The Power of the Mind-Body Connection, a book dedicated to unlocking the astonishing potential that lies within you. This book is more than just a collection of words. It is a guide designed to help you harness the incredible power of your mind to influence and enhance your physical and emotional well-being. Why this book? In our fast-paced, stress-filled world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and disconnected from our inner selves. Many of us get caught in the daily grind, forgetting the vast resources our minds hold. Imagine being able to shape your thoughts in ways that directly impact your health, happiness, and success. Imagine breaking free from limiting beliefs and stepping into a life filled with purpose and joy. This is not a fantasy. It's a reality you can achieve, and this book will show you how. The benefits of reading this book. 1. Enhanced self-awareness. You will learn to listen to your inner thoughts and feelings, understanding how they affect your physical state. This newfound self-awareness is the first step toward meaningful change. 2. Improved health. By focusing your mind, you can promote healing and wellness within your body. This book will provide techniques to reduce stress, enhance immunity, and boost overall vitality. 3. Increased emotional resilience. Life is full of challenges, but a strong mind can help you navigate them with grace and strength. You will discover strategies to manage emotions, reduce anxiety, and build a positive outlook. 4. Greater happiness. Happiness is not a destination but a way of life. Through practical exercises and real-life examples, you will learn to foster joy, develop gratitude, and create a fulfilling life. 5. Empowerment and personal growth. You will uncover the power you already possess to shape your destiny. This book is a roadmap to personal growth, helping you set and achieve goals that resonate with your true self. What to expect? This book is structured into 10 easy-to-follow chapters, each filled with motivating insights and practical exercises. You will find inspiring stories of individuals who have transformed their lives through the mind-body connection, making these concepts relatable and attainable. Each chapter builds on the last, leading you through a comprehensive journey of discovery and empowerment. Whether you're looking to heal from past traumas, improve your physical health, or simply live a more joyful life, this book provides the tools you need. So get ready to dive into The Power of the Mind-Body Connection. Open your heart and mind to the possibilities ahead. Remember, change begins with a single thought. It is time to harness your inner power and transform your life, one thought at a time. Welcome aboard this transformative journey. Chapter 1. Introduction to the Mind-Body Connection. A journey begins. Welcome to the incredible journey where we explore the powerful connection between your mind and body. You've likely heard phrases like mind over matter or positive thinking can change your life. These aren't just catchy sayings. They are based on real science that shows how our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can impact our physical health and overall well-being. What is the mind-body connection? The mind-body connection is the idea that our mental state can directly impact our physical health. Imagine for a moment you're about to give a speech in front of a large crowd. You might feel your heart race, your palms sweat, or get butterflies in your stomach. These physical reactions are caused by your thoughts and emotions. It's a clear example of how our mental state can manifest physically. The science behind it. Scientific studies have shown that the brain and body communicate constantly. Our thoughts trigger chemical reactions in our brains, releasing hormones and other substances that affect our body. When you're happy, your brain releases chemicals like endorphins that make you feel good. Conversely, when you're stressed or anxious, your body produces cortisol, a stress hormone that can have negative effects on your health if it's present for long periods. For instance, Peter, a busy office worker, often found himself stressed because of tight deadlines. He started experiencing headaches, frequent colds, and digestive problems. After learning about the mind-body connection, Peter began to practice relaxation techniques and mindfulness. Over time, his physical symptoms reduced significantly as his stress levels decreased. Thoughts and beliefs matter. Our thoughts and beliefs are more than just mental notions. They are powerful tools that can affect our physical health. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not capable, your body might follow suit, resulting in fatigue or other physical symptoms. On the other hand, believing you are strong and capable can lead to improved energy and health. Consider an experiment involving two groups of people. One group was told that they were consuming a high-calorie, indulgent milkshake, while the other group was told they were drinking a low-calorie, healthy shake. In reality, both groups consumed the same milkshake. The group that believed they were having a high-calorie shake showed higher levels of the hormone ghrelin, which helps regulate appetite, compared to the group that thought they were drinking the healthier shake. This demonstrates how our beliefs can directly influence our body's chemistry. How this impacts you. Understanding the mind-body connection means that you have a tool at your disposal to improve your health and well-being simply by changing your thinking. If you maintain a positive outlook and manage your stress, you're not only improving your mental health, but your physical health as well. It's a win-win situation. Let's take Lisa, a school teacher who was frequently anxious about her ability to handle her classroom. Her constant worry began to affect her sleep and energy levels. Upon learning about the mind-body connection, Lisa started practicing positive affirmations and mindfulness exercises. Gradually, she noticed a significant improvement in her sleep and energy levels, which made her better equipped to handle her classroom duties. A peek into what's next. As we journey further into this book, we will delve deeper into how our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape our reality. We will explore ways to harness the power of your mind to improve your physical health, bringing about lasting change and growth. By the end of this book, you will not only understand the profound impact your mind has on your body, but also be equipped with practical tools to use this powerful connection to your advantage. Whether it's overcoming self-doubt, managing stress, or achieving your personal goals, the power to change is within you. Let's unlock it together step by step. Your next step. Think about an area of your life where you're currently feeling challenged or stressed. Take a moment to write down your thoughts and emotions about this situation. Keep this note handy as we progress through the book. You'll find it helpful to refer back to your initial thoughts and see how they evolve. I'm excited for you to continue this journey and discover the transformative power of the mind-body connection. Stay inspired and keep believing in the interconnected magic of your mind and body. End of Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Understanding Thoughts and Beliefs. The blueprint of our reality. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. In this garden, your thoughts are seeds. The kind of seeds you plant will determine what grows. If you plant seeds of positivity, your garden will bloom with beautiful flowers. But if you favor negative seeds, you might find weeds taking over. This simple analogy helps us understand how important our thoughts are. They shape the very essence of our reality. The science behind thoughts. There's fascinating science that reveals how our thoughts and beliefs have a direct connection to our bodies and actions. Think about a time when you felt truly happy. Maybe you achieved something you worked hard for. How did your body feel? Energized, enthusiastic, and light, probably. Now, recall a moment when you were sad or anxious. Your body likely felt heavy, sluggish, or even sick. These physical changes occur because our thoughts trigger chemical reactions in our brain. Happy thoughts release feel-good chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. Negative thoughts can release stress hormones like cortisol. Neuroscience has shown that when we repeatedly think in a certain way, we strengthen particular neural pathways in our brain. This process is called neuroplasticity, a topic we'll delve deeper into in the next chapter. The critical point here is that our thinking patterns become ingrained over time, influencing not only our mood, but also our physical health. The power of beliefs. Our beliefs are thoughts we accept as the truth. They act as the compass guiding our decisions, actions, and even how we perceive the world. They can either empower us or limit us. Consider someone who believes they are bad at public speaking. Because of this belief, they might avoid situations requiring them to speak in public, thus missing opportunities for growth. Over time, this avoidance reinforces their belief, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. On the other hand, someone who believes they can improve their speaking skills with practice will approach such situations as opportunities to grow. This belief opens doors to potential success. To shed light on this, let me share a story about a man named John. John was always terrible at math and believed he could never understand it. This belief held him back throughout school and even affected his career choices. One day, a friend gave him a different perspective. What if you could get better at math with some practice? This new belief ignited a spark in John. He began to study math differently, practicing and reviewing concepts regularly. Gradually, his understanding improved. The change was not because he suddenly became a math genius, but because he changed his belief about his capability. This shift allowed him to take action, which ultimately led to improvement. Positive and negative thinking. Let's talk about positive and negative thinking more specifically. It's essential to recognize that everyone has both kinds of thoughts. However, the significance lies in which type of thought we choose to focus on and nurture. Positive thinking. Positive thinking involves looking at situations optimistically and finding the silver lining, even in challenging times. For example, imagine you lost your job. Positive thinking acknowledges the difficulty of the situation, but chooses to see it as an opportunity to find a better-suited job or to pursue a passion. Research has shown that positive thinkers tend to be healthier and more resilient in facing life's challenges. They are more likely to engage in proactive behaviors, such as seeking solutions and support, rather than feeling helpless. Negative thinking. Negative thinking, on the other hand, focuses on what's wrong, often exaggerating problems and minimizing solutions. This mindset can lead to a cycle of stress, anxiety, and inactivity. A simple exercise to counteract negative thinking is to challenge your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, ask, is this thought 100% true? Is there another way to look at this? Let's take an example. Consider a man who often thinks, I always mess things up at work. To challenge this thought, he might ask himself, is it true that I always mess things up? Can I think of times I've done something well at work? By doing this, he might realize that while he has made mistakes, he has also had many successes, thus challenging the negative narrative he has been telling himself. The path to changing beliefs. Changing deeply held beliefs requires effort and patience, but it is entirely possible. Here are some steps you can take. 1. Awareness. Recognize your current beliefs, especially the ones that limit you. 2. Challenge. Question the validity of these beliefs. Look for evidence that contradicts them. 3. Replace. Adopt new empowering beliefs. This can be achieved through affirmations, visualization, and positive self-talk. 4. Act. Reinforce your new beliefs by taking actions aligned with them. Small steps build confidence and solidify the new belief. The journey ahead. As we conclude this chapter on thoughts and beliefs, remember that you have the power to choose which seeds you plant in the garden of your mind. By nurturing positive thoughts and challenging limiting beliefs, you can create a reality that brings joy, health, and fulfillment. Now, as we move forward, We'll explore how the brain's incredible ability to change, known as neuroplasticity, supports this transformative journey. Understanding how your mind can be shaped will provide further tools to design the life you envision. Chapter 3. The Promise of Neuroplasticity. Imagine your brain as a lush, dynamic garden constantly growing and evolving. Neuroplasticity is the gardener tending to this garden, shaping and reshaping it throughout your life. This chapter explores how your brain has the amazing ability to transform itself, adapting to new situations, learning from experiences, and adopting new habits that can have a profound impact on your life. What is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity is a fancy term for the brain's ability to change and adapt. Contrary to what was once believed, our brains are not fixed like concrete after a certain age. Instead, they are more like flexible clay, constantly molding and shaping, including even during adulthood. Neuroplasticity means the brain can form new neural connections and reorganize itself, both functionally and physically. Changing thought patterns. One of the most exciting aspects of neuroplasticity is that it allows us to change our thought patterns. Let's say you have always thought of yourself as bad at math. Over time, this thought has become ingrained in your brain. Neuroplasticity allows you to break this old thought pattern and adopt a new one. By consistently practicing math and believing that you can improve, new neural pathways are formed. It's not instant or effortless, but it's absolutely achievable. Real-life example, Mark's journey. To make this concept more relatable, let's consider the story of a man named Mark. Mark was always anxious in social situations. His anxiety often led to awkward moments, which further reinforced his belief that he was bad at socializing. This belief became deeply rooted in his brain, making his anxiety worse over time. One day, Mark decided he needed a change. He started by practicing simple breathing exercises to calm his nerves before social interactions. Then, he began to challenge his negative thoughts. Instead of thinking, "I'm going to mess up," he thought, "I will do my best today." Over time, these small changes began to rewire his brain. His anxiety reduced, and he became more confident in social settings. This transformation was the power of neuroplasticity in action. The science behind neuroplasticity. Studies have shown that our brains are incredibly malleable. For example, research with stroke victims shows that even after significant brain damage, patients can regain lost abilities. This is because other parts of the brain take over the lost functions. This adaptability highlights the incredible promise of neuroplasticity. In another study, London taxi drivers were found to have larger hippocampi, the part of the brain involved in navigation and memory, thanks to their extensive training and memory use. This exemplifies how specific activities can lead to structural changes in the brain. Exercises to harness neuroplasticity. 1. Mindfulness meditation. Practicing mindfulness can actually change the structure of the brain. Studies show that mindfulness meditation can increase gray matter in areas associated with learning and memory. 2. Positive thinking journals. Keeping a journal of positive thoughts and accomplishments can help reshape negative thought patterns, fostering a more optimistic outlook on life. 3. Learning new skills. Taking up a new hobby or learning a new language can form new neural connections in the brain, enhancing cognitive function. 4. Physical exercise. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, encouraging the growth of new neurons and enhancing neuroplasticity. Reprogramming your brain for success. It's fascinating to realize that our brains have this capability to change and adapt so dramatically. The key to harnessing this power is persistent and deliberate practice. Just like exercising a muscle, the more we work on changing our thoughts, the stronger and more flexible our brains become. Imagine your brain like a dense forest. Each thought is a path. The more you tread a particular path, the clearer and more defined it becomes. By consciously choosing positive, empowering thoughts, you can create new paths and let the old negative ones fade away. Conclusion. The promise of neuroplasticity is immense. Our brains are not static. They are alive with the potential for growth and change regardless of age. By understanding and utilizing the power of neuroplasticity, we can break free from old patterns, adopt new habits, and create the life we desire. Your mind truly has the power to reshape your reality, and it all begins with the thoughts you choose to cultivate. So, tend to your mental garden with care and watch as it blossoms into its fullest potential. Chapter 4. Harnessing the Power of Placebo Effect. Imagine believing so deeply in something that your body starts to act as if it is true. This is the essence of the placebo effect. It may sound like magic, but it's rooted in science and can have a tremendous impact on your life and well-being. In this chapter, we'll explore fascinating studies on the placebo effect, where the mind's beliefs influence physical health outcomes. You'll learn how to use this power to enhance your own healing and growth. The science behind placebo. To understand the placebo effect, let's first define what a placebo is. A placebo is a substance or treatment with no active therapeutic effect. Commonly, it could be a sugar pill or a saline injection. The power of the placebo effect lies in the recipient's belief that they are receiving real treatment. By believing in the treatment, individuals often experience real changes in their health and well-being. One of the most well-cited studies involves patients suffering from knee pain. In this study, 2 groups of patients underwent knee surgery. The first group experienced actual surgery, while the second group only thought they did. Their surgery was simulated. Remarkably, both groups reported similar levels of pain relief. This was not because the mock surgery magically healed them, but because their belief in the treatment was so strong that their bodies responded as if they had truly received the surgery. Belief and expectation. Our minds are incredibly powerful. When we believe in the effectiveness of a treatment, our brains release chemicals that can decrease pain, improve mood, and foster physical healing. These chemicals include endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, sometimes referred to as the body's natural painkillers and happiness boosters. Consider this analogy. Imagine a child who firmly believes in the comforting magic of a Band-Aid. Simply receiving the Band-Aid helps to ease their anxiety and pain, even if the wound is minor. The same principle applies to adults. When we expect a positive outcome, our body often complies by moving towards that outcome. Belief and expectation turn out to be key drivers of our physical state. Harnessing the placebo effect in your life. You may wonder how you can use the placebo effect to enhance your own well-being. Here's a straightforward approach. 1. Set positive intentions. Each day, start with setting a positive intention about your health. For instance, tell yourself, "Today I will feel more energetic," or "This treatment will help me heal." 2. Visualize success. Create vivid images in your mind of achieving your goals or recovering from an illness. Your brain doesn't differentiate much between real and vividly imagined experiences. 3. Speak positively. Use affirmations and positive self-talk. Speak about yourself and your health in optimistic terms. Phrases like "I am healing" or "I feel great" can shift your mindset dramatically. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Engage with people and environments that affirm your beliefs and well-being. Positive social interactions can boost your mood and health. Real-life example. Consider the story of a man named Jack, who struggled with insomnia for years. Doctors prescribed various medications, but nothing seemed to work. One day, he was given a new kind of sleeping pill from a clinical trial. Jack didn't know that the pills were actually placebos, sugar pills. He followed the doctor's advice and took them every night, believing they would help him sleep. Miraculously, he started sleeping soundly. Though the pills had no active ingredients, Jack's belief that they would work reset his sleep patterns, thus improving his quality of life. Placebo, your own healing. The key here is to remember that it isn't the placebo itself that has the power. It's your belief in the placebo that triggers healing responses. By consciously engaging your mind and beliefs, you can initiate powerful health benefits. Start by taking small steps. Identify an area of your life where you need improvement and apply a positive belief system to it. Use positive affirmations, visualizations, and engage with supportive environments. Let your mind lead the way towards improving your physical health. In the next chapters, we will delve deeper into emotional intelligence, mindfulness, and the power of visualization, all of which play crucial roles in strengthening the mind-body connection. As you learn to harness your mind's ability to bring about change, you'll discover endless possibilities for growth and healing. By understanding and harnessing the placebo effect, you're taking a significant step toward mastering your own health. Embrace the incredible power of belief. It's not just in your head, it's real, and it's transformative. Chapter 5. Emotional Intelligence, Feeling Your Way to Health. Emotions are like the weather of our inner world. They can be sunny and calm or stormy and turbulent. Importantly, they hold immense power over our physical health and overall well-being. This chapter unveils the significance of emotional intelligence, EI, and provides practical tools to cultivate it. By learning to harness our emotions, we can forge a path toward positive transformation and improved health. Understanding emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and use emotions effectively. It's about being aware of your feelings and the feelings of others, and then using this awareness to guide your thoughts and actions. Think of EI as having a conversation with your feelings instead of being overwhelmed by them. Imagine you are driving a car. Your emotions are like the dashboard indicators. When a light turns on, it's signaling something important about your car. Similarly, your emotions are signals about your mental and physical state. If you learn to read these signals, you can steer your life in a healthier direction. The mind-body-emotion link. Emotions are deeply interconnected with our physical health. For example, when you are anxious or stressed, you may notice symptoms like headaches, stomach aches, or a rapidly beating heart. On the other hand, positive emotions such as joy and excitement can enhance your energy levels and boost your immune system. Studies have shown that people with high emotional intelligence tend to experience better health outcomes. This is because they know how to handle stress, maintain positive relationships, and create a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Steps to develop emotional intelligence. 1. Self-awareness, the first step. Start by tuning into your emotions. Create a daily routine where you take a few minutes to sit quietly and name the emotions you are feeling. This practice can help you become more aware of your emotional landscape. Example: if you feel frustrated at work, instead of brushing it off, acknowledge it. Say to yourself, I feel frustrated because I'm overwhelmed with tasks. Recognizing your emotion is the first step toward managing it. 2. Self-regulation. Manage your emotions. Once you're aware of your emotions, the next step is to learn how to manage them constructively. This involves staying calm, not reacting impulsively, and finding healthy outlets for your feelings. Example: if you feel anger rising, instead of snapping at someone, take deep breaths or go for a walk. These small steps can help diffuse strong emotions and prevent negative outcomes. 3. Empathy, understanding others. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It helps build strong relationships and opens the door to meaningful connections. Example: if a friend is sad, don't just tell them to get over it. Try to understand their perspective by saying, I can see that you're really upset. Do you want to talk about it? This shows you care and are willing to listen. 4. Social skills, navigating relationships. Effective communication, conflict resolution, and teamwork are vital components of social skills within emotional intelligence. Building these skills can significantly improve your interactions and strengthen your relationships. Example: during a misunderstanding with a co-worker, instead of blaming them, use I statements to express how you feel. Say, "I felt hurt when my idea was dismissed," rather than an accusatory, "You always ignore my ideas." This fosters open dialogue and cooperation. Using emotions for positive change. Emotions, when managed well, can be powerful catalysts for change. They can motivate you to set goals, persevere through challenges, and mold a life that's aligned with your values and desires. Here are a few practical exercises to harness emotions positively. Gratitude. Journaling. Every evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude can significantly enhance emotional well-being and resilience. Mindful breathing. Practice mindful breathing techniques during stressful times. This can help decrease anxiety and improve focus. Positive affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reframe negative thoughts. For example, replace "I can't manage this" with "I am capable and strong." Conclusion. Developing emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey that can revolutionize your health and happiness. By becoming more emotionally aware and managing your feelings constructively, you cultivate inner peace and resilience. Remember, emotions are valuable allies in your journey towards vibrant health and well-being. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them to guide you to a life full of positive transformation. Chapter 6. Developing Mindfulness for a Balanced Life. Introduction to Mindfulness. In a world moving at lightning speed, where stress and distractions are the norms, mindfulness emerges as a sanctuary for the mind and body. Simply put, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment. It is a holistic approach that nurtures a deeper connection to our thoughts, emotions, sensations, and surroundings. By grounding ourselves in the now, we can harness the subtle yet profound benefits of the mind-body connection. Why mindfulness matters. Mindfulness does more than merely reduce stress. It enhances mental clarity, decision-making, and overall well-being. Studies have shown that people who practice mindfulness experience less anxiety, lower chronic stress, and even improved immune function. It's like hitting the refresh button on your mind and body. Practical techniques for living mindfully. Let's explore some practical techniques for cultivating mindfulness. 1. Mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to practice mindfulness. Here's how you can do it. 1. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. 2. Focus on your breath. Pay attention to the rhythm of your breathing, how the air enters and leaves your nostrils, how your chest rises and falls. 3. Stay present. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the breath without judgment. Example. Think of a time when you were in a heated argument. Notice how your breath was rapid and shallow. Instead, imagine closing your eyes and taking a deep, slow breath during that moment. You may find you respond more calmly and thoughtfully. 2. Body scan meditation. The body scan is another excellent technique to reconnect with the physical sensations in your body. It's a great way to release hidden stress and tension. Here's a step-by-step guide. 1. Lie down or sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths to center yourself. 2. Focus on one body part at a time. Start from your toes and gradually move up to your head. Notice any sensations, tension, or relaxation. 3. Acknowledge without judgment. Simply observe whatever you feel without trying to change it. Example. After a long day of work, lie down and practice a body scan. You'll likely find muscles you didn't even realize were tense begin to relax, like a tightly wound spring, gently releasing. 3. Mindful eating. Eating mindfully transforms a routine activity into a full sensory experience. To practice mindful eating: 1. Eliminate distractions. Avoid watching TV or using your phone while eating. 2. Savor each bite. Notice the texture, taste, and aroma of your food. 3. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and give yourself time to enjoy your meal. Example: remember the last time you ate dinner while scrolling through your phone? Now try eating an apple mindfully. You'll likely experience flavors and textures you never noticed before, making the experience richer and more satisfying. 4. Mindful walking. Mindful walking integrates movement with mindfulness. It's particularly useful for those who find it challenging to sit still. 1. Choose a peaceful path. Begin to walk at a natural pace. 2. Pay attention to each step. Notice how your feet make contact with the ground, the movement of your legs, and the rhythm of your steps. 3. Engage your senses. Listen to the sounds around you, feel the breeze on your skin, and observe your surroundings. Example: next time you're walking in the park, leave your headphones at home. Notice how different it feels to be fully present, appreciating the sounds of birds, rustling leaves, and the sensation of the ground beneath your feet. Reducing stress through mindfulness. Stress is an inevitable part of life. Fortunately, mindfulness provides effective tools for managing it. Journaling. Mindfulness journaling helps you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. Spend a few minutes each day writing about your experiences, focusing on what you're grateful for, and articulating your feelings. Example: before bed, jot down 3 things that went well during your day. This simple practice can shift your focus from worries to appreciating life's positive aspects. Improving mental clarity. Mindfulness clears the mental fog, making it easier to focus and make decisions. Here's how you can foster mental clarity. Single tasking. Unlike multitasking, which scatters your focus, single tasking involves giving your full attention to one task at a time. Example: while working on a project, avoid checking emails or browsing social media. You'll find that your productivity and quality of work improve significantly. Conclusion: embrace mindfulness for lasting change. Embracing mindfulness isn't about quick fixes. It's a lifelong practice that yields profound, lasting benefits. It's about learning to live in the present, reducing stress, and gaining clarity and balance in our lives. By incorporating mindful breathing, body scans, mindful eating, and walking into your daily routine, you open the door to a richer, more fulfilling life. As you practice these techniques, you'll find it easier to connect with yourself, leading to a more balanced and harmonious life. Remember, mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. Every moment is an opportunity to come back to yourself and experience the fullness of life. Start today and see how mindfulness transforms your relationship with yourself and the world around you. Chapter 7. Visualization: Creating Your Desired Reality. Welcome to Chapter 7, where we dive into the incredible world of visualization. Visualization is like painting a picture of your dreams in your mind. It's based on the idea that imagining your goals and desired outcomes can bring about real and tangible changes in your life. Imagine having the power to shape your reality simply by picturing it. That's precisely what we're going to explore in this chapter. What is visualization? Visualization is the practice of creating a vivid and detailed image of something you want to achieve. It's like daydreaming with intent and purpose. When you consistently picture your goals, your mind becomes a powerful tool that propels you toward those dreams. Why visualization works? Our minds cannot always tell the difference between a real event and an imagined one. This phenomenon, proven by scientific studies, shows that visualization can lead to changes both mentally and physically. For example, athletes often use visualization to enhance performance. They imagine every detail of their competition, from the start of the race to crossing the finish line, which primes both their mind and body for success. The science behind visualization. The brain's neural networks are activated similarly when you visualize an action and when you actually perform it. This means that by merely thinking about an activity, you're training your brain to get better at it. Over time, these mental rehearsals can build the confidence and abilities needed to achieve your goals. Steps to effective visualization. 1. Define your goals. Before you start visualizing, be clear about what you want to achieve. Write down your goals in detail. The more specific you are, the better. 2. Find a quiet space. To visualize effectively, you need a calm environment free from distractions. This allows you to focus entirely on your mental images. 3. Use all your senses. Close your eyes and paint a vivid picture in your mind. Imagine not only what you see, but also what you hear, smell, taste, and feel. For instance, if your goal is to land a dream job, imagine the office environment, the sound of your colleagues, the smell of fresh coffee, the taste of the celebratory treat you'll have afterward, and the feel of the big, comfortable chair in your new workspace. 4. Feel the emotions. Emotions are powerful. Feel the excitement, pride, and happiness as if you have already achieved your goal. Emotions make your visualizations more realistic and compelling. 5. Practice regularly. Visualization is like any other skill. The more you practice, the better you get. Dedicate a few minutes each day to this practice. Helping John achieve his goal. Let's consider an example. John dreams of running a marathon. He begins his visualization by finding a quiet spot and closing his eyes. John imagines himself at the starting line, hearing the cheers of the crowd. He feels the thrill of the race as he runs, the wind against his face and his muscles in action. John even visualizes the challenging moments when he feels tired, but pushes through with determination. Finally, he pictures crossing the finish line, triumphant and proud. He feels the sense of accomplishment and joy as the medal is placed around his neck. By practicing this visualization daily, John prepares his mind for the journey and builds the emotional and psychological strength needed to achieve his goal. Over time, his body responds by enhancing his physical performance, making his dream a reality. Visualization exercises to practice. 1. Daily goal visualization. Spend 5-10 minutes each morning visualizing one of your goals. Break it down into specific stages and visualize each step in detail. 2. Overcoming challenges. Picture yourself conquering obstacles. Imagine a situation where you face a difficulty and see yourself overcoming it confidently and successfully. This prepares your mind to handle real-life challenges with ease. 3. Ideal day exercise. Before going to bed, visualize your ideal day. Picture every moment from the time you wake up to when you go to sleep. This helps set a positive tone for the following day and aligns your actions with your desired life. Conclusion. Visualization is more than just an exercise. It is a way of life. When you consistently practice visualization, you align your mind with your goals, turning dreams into reality. Remember, your mind is your most powerful asset. By harnessing the power of visualization, you can create the life you desire, one vivid image at a time. So find a quiet spot, close your eyes and start painting your future. Your canvas is limitless, and the only boundaries are the ones you set for yourself. Happy visualizing. Chapter 8. Changing Habits, Small Steps, Big Changes. The Power of Habits. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly maintain healthy routines, while others struggle to make even minor changes? The secret lies in habits. Habits are powerful because they form the foundation of our daily lives. They are automatic behaviors we do without thinking, like brushing our teeth or driving the same route to work. When we cultivate positive habits, they can lead to significant improvements in our mental and physical health. Why small steps matter? The idea of making a substantial change can be overwhelming. However, small steps are like the pebbles that make up a mountain. They are manageable and cumulative, meaning that over time they can add up to create a significant impact. Consider a person who wants to get fit. If they start by committing to a 2-hour workout every day, they may quickly burn out. Instead, starting with just 10 minutes of exercise daily is a small step that can gradually be increased over time as it becomes a habit. The ripple effect. One of the most exciting things about habits is the ripple effect they can produce. For instance, imagine you decide to drink a glass of water first thing every morning. This small, consistent habit can lead to other positive changes. You might find that you feel more energized, which leads you to make healthier food choices, which in turn motivates you to start a regular exercise routine. This is how small steps can create waves of positive change in various aspects of your life. Real-life example. Take Emma, for example, a busy working mother of 2. She found herself constantly tired and overwhelmed, with no time for self-care. Emma decided to start small by committing to 5 minutes of meditation each morning. At first, it was challenging to find even those 5 minutes. However, over time, the positive effects became evident. Emma felt calmer and more focused as she started her day, which had a positive impact on her interactions with her children and colleagues. Encouraged by this success, she began incorporating other small changes, such as taking the stairs instead of the elevator and swapping one unhealthy snack for a piece of fruit each day. Each small step was sustainable, and together they gradually transformed her health and well-being. Practical tips for changing habits. 1. Start small. Choose one habit to change and make it as easy to do as possible. For example, if you want to start reading more, begin with just 1 page a day. 2. Be consistent. Consistency is key. The small step must be repeated daily to become automatic. 3. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track your new habit. This will help you see how far you've come and keep you motivated. 4. Set reminders. Use alarms or sticky notes to remind you to perform the new habit until it becomes part of your routine. 5. Reward yourself. Celebrate small wins. Allow yourself a small reward when you successfully stick to your new habit for a week or a month. 6. Be patient. It takes time to form a new habit. Be patient with yourself and acknowledge that setbacks are part of the process. The long-term benefits. Habits shape our identity. When we make small, positive changes consistently, we not only improve our daily lives, but also foster a sense of accomplishment and self-efficacy. As these new habits become ingrained, they require less effort and become a natural part of who we are. The long-term benefits include improved mental clarity, better physical health, and a more balanced and fulfilling life. Conclusion. Big changes don't happen overnight, but with small, deliberate steps, anyone can create lasting transformation. Recognize the power of small habits and trust the process. Over time, the small changes you make will lead to big improvements in your mental and physical health. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, so take that first small step today. By making small, consistent changes to our daily routines, we unlock the power within ourselves to create a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Embrace the power of habits and watch how small steps lead to big changes. Chapter 9. Relationships and the mind-body connection. Healthy relationships are a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. Whether it's with family, friends, colleagues, or a romantic partner, the connections we foster influence our well-being in profound ways. This chapter will explore the mind-body connection in the context of relationships and how cultivating positive connections can enhance your overall well-being and personal development. The impact of relationships on the mind. Let's start with an example. Think about a time when you had a good conversation with a friend. How did you feel afterward? Relieved, happy, or energized, perhaps? On the flip side, think about a disagreement with someone you care about. Did you feel stressed, anxious, or upset? Our relationships don't just affect our mood. They have a real impact on our mental health. Positive relationships can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. They provide emotional support that strengthens our resilience and makes it easier to cope with life's challenges. Conversely, toxic or strained relationships can do the opposite, increasing stress and negative emotions. The body responds to relationship quality. Our bodies also respond to the quality of our social connections. When we experience positive social interactions, our body releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone or bonding hormone. This hormone promotes feelings of trust, empathy, and connection, and also reduces stress levels. For example, imagine you receive a hug from someone you love. This simple act triggers the release of oxytocin, making you feel safe, appreciated, and less stressed. On a physiological level, your heart rate and blood pressure positively adjust, contributing to better overall health. On the other hand, persistent negative interactions can lead to chronic stress, which harms our immune system, increases inflammation, and can lead to a host of physical problems ranging from headaches to heart disease. Building positive relationships. Communication. Effective communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. This doesn't mean just talking, but also listening actively and understanding the other person's perspective. Next time you have a conversation, try to really listen without thinking of your response while the other person is speaking. This can be surprisingly challenging, but can also significantly deepen your connections. Empathy. Empathy involves putting yourself in another person's shoes. It's about feeling what they feel and showing that you care. Even small acts of empathy, like offering a kind word or a smile, can significantly enhance your relationships. Boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial. Boundaries don't push people away. They make relationships safer by ensuring that each person's needs and limits are respected. Understand and communicate your needs and respect others' boundaries as well. Strengthening existing relationships. Quality time. Spending quality time together helps strengthen bonds. Focus on being present in the moment, whether it's sharing a meal, watching a movie, or going for a walk. It's not just about being together, but being together meaningfully. Appreciation and gratitude. Regularly expressing appreciation and gratitude can energize your relationships. It's easy to take those close to us for granted, but acknowledging their efforts and expressing thanks can go a long way in nurturing positive feelings. Building new relationships. Open-mindedness. Be open to meeting new people and learning from them. Each new relationship can bring fresh perspectives and experiences into your life. Shared interests. Join clubs, groups, or activities that interest you. Shared hobbies or causes can be a good foundation for new friendships. It's easier to bond when you have common grounds to start from. The ripple effect. Healthy relationships create a ripple effect, improving your overall well-being and extending to other areas of your life. When you feel supported and valued, you are more likely to take care of yourself both mentally and physically. Your sense of self-worth increases, and you become more resilient to stress and setbacks. A person who feels loved and supported is more likely to eat well, exercise, and engage in other health-promoting behaviors. Their immune system functions better, and they are less likely to experience chronic illnesses. Essentially, positive relationships nourish and sustain the living system that is you. Conclusion: nurture your connections. Healthy relationships are an integral part of the mind-body connection. They offer emotional support, alleviate stress, and contribute to overall health and well-being. By investing time and effort in your relationships, you invest in your personal development and enhance every aspect of your life. Take steps today to nurture your existing relationships and be open to building new ones. The positive impact on your mind and body will be profound, providing you with a foundation for continuous growth and well-being. Chapter 10. Sustaining Change, Fuel for Continuous Growth. As we've journeyed through understanding the mind-body connection, reshaping our thoughts and beliefs, and embracing the immense power within us, it's essential to discuss how we can sustain the changes we've made. Making a transformative change is commendable, but maintaining that transformation and fostering continuous growth is the cornerstone of long-term wellness and fulfillment. Embrace the journey, not just the destination. First and foremost, understand that personal development is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. It requires patience, persistence, and practice. Think of it like cultivating a garden. Initially, you might have to clear out the weeds, negative thoughts, plant seeds, positive beliefs, and provide consistent care, daily practices. Eventually, your garden will flourish, but continual maintenance is required to keep it thriving. Consistent reflection and self-assessment. To maintain change, frequently reflect on your progress. Set aside time each week to evaluate how you're doing. Ask yourself questions like, what changes have I maintained successfully? Where have I slipped back into old habits? What new strategies can I implement to improve further? For example, if you've worked on reducing stress through mindfulness, but notice increasing stress levels lately, revisit and adjust your mindfulness practices. Perhaps integrating a few shorter sessions throughout your day might be more effective. Lifelong learning and curiosity. Remaining curious and open to learning is vital. Personal growth doesn't have an end point. There is always something new to learn, understand, or experience. Consider reading books, attending workshops, or even listening to podcasts on topics that interest you and promote your growth. For instance, if you spot a course on emotional resilience, consider enrolling. Such structured learning environments reinforce your journey and introduce you to new perspectives and tools. Building a supportive network. Surrounding yourself with supportive, like-minded individuals can significantly bolster your ongoing growth efforts. Relationships play a pivotal role in your long-term well-being. Seek out people who inspire, uplift, and encourage you to be your best self. Engage regularly with these individuals, whether it's friends, family, mentors, or even online communities. Imagine you join a book club that focuses on motivational literature. Not only do you gain insights from the books you read, but the discussions with group members can spark new ideas and keep your motivation high. Establishing strong routines. Routines provide structure and consistency, key ingredients for maintaining change. Create and adhere to daily habits that align with your goals. Simple practices like morning affirmations, regular exercise, healthy eating, and mindfulness sessions can anchor your day and keep you on track. For example, setting a morning routine that includes 10 minutes of meditation followed by a healthy breakfast can set a positive tone for the rest of your day, ensuring you start off with clarity and energy. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for sustaining change. By appreciating the progress you've made and the positive aspects of your life, you reinforce a positive mindset and encourage further growth. Keep a gratitude journal where you note down 3 things you're thankful for each day. This practice keeps you focused on the positive and motivates you to continue on your path of growth. Mindful adaptability. Life is inherently dynamic, and so should be your approach to personal development. Be flexible and willing to adapt your strategies as needed. When faced with challenges or changes in circumstances, reassess your approach and make necessary adjustments. Remember, setbacks are not failures, but opportunities for learning and growth. For instance, suppose an unexpected job change disrupts your established routines. Instead of viewing it as an obstacle, see it as an opportunity to reinvent your routines in a way that better fits your new situation. Celebrate milestones. Finally, celebrate your achievements no matter how small they may seem. Recognizing and rewarding your progress helps reinforce positive behavior and fuels continuous growth. When you reach a milestone, treat yourself to something special, a nice dinner, a day off, or a small gift. Celebrations act as powerful motivators, reminding you of how far you've come and energizing you to continue pushing forward. Conclusion. Long-term mind-body wellness and sustained personal growth are not merely outcomes, they are continuous processes. This journey requires ongoing effort, a flexible mindset, the ability to celebrate progress, and the willingness to learn and adapt. With the right strategies and mindset, you are well equipped to maintain the changes you've made, ensuring a life of continuous growth, fulfillment, and holistic well-being. You've already ignited the spark of transformation. Now keep that flame burning bright and let it light the path for your future growth. We have come to the end of this book. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to you for joining us today to absorb the wisdom of this incredible audiobook. We are incredibly grateful to have you as part of our community. By tuning into our audiobooks, you are not only enriching your own life, but also contributing to a ripple effect of positivity that can touch countless others. Your commitment to self-growth is both commendable and essential in these times. Remember, the power to change the world begins within each of us. We encourage you to comment below with your top learnings from this book. Let us know what resonated with you the most, and more importantly, which lessons you are planning to implement in your life. By openly declaring the new habits and principles you wish to adopt, you not only create accountability for yourself, but also inspire others in our community to strive for similar growth. Remember, sharing your breakthroughs and goals fosters a supportive network that can help you stay on track. Together, we can build an empowering circle of accountability, motivation, and success. Keep shining, keep growing, and continue spreading that incredible positive energy. Together we can and will make this world a brighter, more beautiful place to live in. Stay motivated, stay mystic, and until next time, take care.